Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today we got another Bluetooth speaker to review. Now this is from Ultimate Ears. This is their Hyperboom. Now you can cop this on Amazon for $400. Man, I gotta give you all these speakers are becoming way too pricey nowadays, these Bluetooth speakers. But anyways, let's get to it. This is a splash-proof speaker, which basically means you cannot fully submerge it. It's not IPX7 certified. It has extreme bass, 4 inputs, easy share. I gotta see what this is. 24-hour battery life, splash proof. Now you gotta understand with these battery lives, it depends on the volume, the volume you listen to in the music. So if it's on max volume, you're not gonna get that, unfortunately. But all these companies are advertising it. This is what it is. What we get here, up here, same thing. We got this breakdown, which really looks nicely. Essentially, how the speakers are in the. This is actually really nice. How the speakers are in the Bluetooth speaker. So we have a woofer over here, we have a speaker driver, we have a tweeter, I think we have a speaker driver over here. So same thing. You could also look at this on Amazon that has the breakdown. But anyways, looks really nice. Bluetooth, what else did I miss? I believe this is also a power bank. Yeah, this is also a power bank, adaptive EQ, 2-year warranty. I mean, it is what it is. It looks really nice. The only thing I gotta say, for $400, that's a bit pricey, but let's see if the price is right. All right, so we're gonna get to the speaker in a sec. Quickly, what do we get? Very nice presentation. I gotta say, we have a booklet over here, basically an instructional guide. Essentially, looks really nice. I gotta say, the design is very fire. You know, little things also matter. Listen, we got a power brick over here, really nice. Now listen, if you cats wondering like why are they going with big power bricks, these are big speakers. If you go with USB Type-C, it's honestly going to take forever to charge, so that's why they go with these actually power banks. It's not the most convenient, but it's the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Practical? I'm thinking, like, you know, let me know in the comments below which word you would pick. And then we have a wire here for the power. But anyway, the speaker. Look, I gotta say, this thing is pretty big. I was kind of surprised on its size. Let me tear this thing out. Holy sheesh. Really nice. How do I put this in? Like this, I presume. Okay. This is the speaker, and it looks really nice. And that should be the conclusion. We have this entire...
Download the Ultimate Ears Boom app to experience all of the features of your speaker.
Wow, a nice pretty voice is always a plus. Anyways, we have this mesh, which I hate. I absolutely hate the mesh. I wish they would have just done a all aluminum black grill. It would look so much better. The mesh, I guess the mesh tries to throw class, but it doesn't. The mesh is a pain because it gets dirty, and I don't like that. Anyways, we got grips on the bottom, right, so it won't slide. We have this over here. I don't know what this is. I guess you could remove this. But anyways, we have our different ports over here. We have our power, auxiliary, optical, power bank to charge, and service. I think this is a USB in there. We don't get an optical cable though. Auxiliary cable, my apologies. But yeah, so this speaker essentially is gonna give you that that 360 sound, like my Braven. If you guys remember, I'll throw a Braven video as well down there. The Braven XXL2 also gave you, it wasn't stereo, it gave you that whole 360. So whatever you heard in the front, you'll basically hear in the back, and so on and so forth. But anyways, looks really nice. Smells really good out of the box. We have this plus minus. Anyways, let me plug this in. This does look really nice, I gotta say. Let me plug this in and let me rock with it. And of course, we're gonna get into sound tests and all that fun stuff. But anyways, guys, let's get to it. Let's go. All right, so guys, so I've been rocking with this speaker now for a good minute. I gotta say, man, it honestly did shock me. But look, it has that big price tag of $400. I mean, for me, this speaker, I'll be, you know, a buck with you guys as always. For me, this speaker, this speaker looks more a bit like an indoor designed speaker. You know, it has that premium look design, even though this over here, this is just absolutely ugly. What they should have done just went with the aluminum grill, like they went with the Braven, which I am going to show you guys in a second as well, with the aluminum grill just to show it off. But you know, they have this fabric, but this is something you want to put like in a, you know, somewhere in your crib, somewhere in the corner, and you let it bump. I mean, it does have a handle here in the back where it comes out. I know in the unboxing I didn't show that. It does have a handle over here so you could carry it. And up top, you do have these, this is so sick where you just have these touch buttons. Like they're not even buttons, they're just touch based. So this is for volume indicator. So you could lower it and you could basically raise the volume. So essentially this is they just went with big plus and a big minus. You know, it's so sick. And of course over here you have your Bluetooth pair. You could pair two of these. When you're gonna pair two of these, you could switch different modes. You could turn it off and turn it on via power. You download the Hyperboom app, and then via the app, you can mess around with the treble and bass and all that stuff. It's very simple to use. But my thing is, listen, the Braven XXL, right? It's $250. Now the Braven XXL is right over here, guys. This is also, I reviewed the speaker, very similar. When they first hit the market, this was $500. They're absolutely insane to go with this price tag, but they dropped it to $250. You could cop it on Amazon. At the end of the day, I am going to do a sound test with the Braven XXL as well as the Hyperboom, just to give you guys a better understanding. Because right now, what I'm going to quickly want to do is going to do a sound test of the Hyperboom standalone, and then basically see how it essentially pairs up and is it worth $400. At the end of the day, there's a lot of speakers. There's the Braven XXL that gives you that surround sound. If you want that surround sound, I would say, you know, go with the Braven XXL. It's $250 compared to something which is $400. Unless if you're that individual that wants a speaker that's basically, you know, more of like the, gives you, instead of like it being essentially like horizontal, this is more vertical shape. And, you know, unless if you want to just like take it and just carry it, you know, something like this, then, you know, it's not too bad in that sense. But still, for the price, you know, I gotta say it's a bit too wide. But anyways, let's put some boom on. And like, look, this thing does pack a punch, man. I was really shocked. It does pack a punch. Of course, you could like position it anywhere. You can position it like this, and it's still gonna, you know, gives you that surround sound. You're still gonna have sound coming out here. And as I flip it, as I completely flip it, you're still gonna have sound coming out here, and so on, and basically so forth, you know, like that. Same thing with the Braven. The Braven, essentially, you just take it, you just flip it on the other side, it's gonna sound as well. But anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's listen to some music. Let's go. Now I gotta say, this thing has some punch bass to it. It's insane. Let's get turned up, let's go. Check up my body, join the flow. Son, I gotta say, yo, the Hyperboom officially rips, man. This thing, when you get the Hyperboom app, you turn up the bass and treble, you go on beast mode. This thing, oh man, it thumps. And look, the surround, let's flip it on the other side. It's gonna give you that same boom, you know? Still gonna get the same boom. Grab it by the handle. See? Same thing. It'll sound like this. Same. Join the flow. The audio, I can't wait for the audio test to drop, man. The Braven XXL 2 versus the Hyperboom. It's gonna be officially lit. The Hyperboom, I gotta say, does pack a punch. It has the nice features, but yo, the mesh, like I said earlier, the mesh I'm not feeling. But overall, for $400, listen, if you got that money to drop, if you like the design, if you want a good, I want to say like again, this is something probably which I wouldn't take outside. Just the way it just looks like too premium. Like, I don't see this being in the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a Braven XXL just rugged design, throw it on the beach. This is more for the crib. That's the way I see it. But look, for $400, I gotta say it's a pretty good speaker. Would I personally pay $400? I'd probably go with the XXL2. It's $250. That's just me. But overall, this is the Hyperboom, and it does pack a boom, yo. The review is gonna come. The sound test is gonna come. I'm gonna have the link in the description below once the sound test is dropped. But yeah, this is pretty beast. I'm KosherTech Cats. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Deuces.